Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic week. In today's video, Pickles and I are going to show you how to train your bird to flip. Now, flipping is kind of a fun little behaviour, but it's also really good for exercise as well, because when your bird does flip on your finger, they're having to use their leg muscles, their chest muscles, all different kinds of body parts to complete the behaviour, so it's great exercise. Now, the way I'm going to show you is designed for small birds. If you have a big bird or a medium-sized bird, I recommend doing this training on a rope perch because they have to use their beak on your finger to be able to flip, and that's probably going to hurt if you have a big bird. So this is how we're going to do it with Pickles. Scampi is the best one for flipping, but I can't show you in stages because he loves doing it so much he'll just keep going over and over again. So we're going to do it with Pickles today. It's a very simple behaviour to train, so let's get straight into it. So the first step is obviously to have your bird on your hand. Now, when we ask our birds to step up, we use the full hand like this, but for the flip behaviour, we're going to use a single finger because that differentiates between the two different behaviours. So if you already ask your bird to step up onto one finger, you may have to kind of transition it to ask them to step up onto a full hand so that you can do the one finger flip behaviour. You waving to everyone? So the next step is to present a treat to your bird. She's just going to do the behaviour already because she knows what I'm asking. Is just to present a treat to your bird in front of their face. And then what you're going to do is over successive approximations, tiny little baby steps, you're going to lower that treat ever so slightly until your bird is kind of hanging upside down on your finger. So it's very simple. You just have to go in little baby steps because if they're not sure how to do this behaviour, they are going to find it a little bit challenging. Essentially, once you've got your bird hanging upside down, good girl Pickle, all you need to do for the next step when they're hanging upside down is bring the treat back round again. So we'll try again. There we go, and you bring the treat round and your bird essentially is following it. So it's kind of like luring. You could do it with a target stick, but I think it's a bit easier to do it with a treat. And you essentially present your treat in front of your bird and then she's just too good at this. But yeah, basically the steps are show your bird a treat, bring it lower down so they're hanging upside down, and then let them follow the treat all the way back round again onto the finger. And should we do one more to show everybody because you're so very, very smart? Maybe we'll even get Scampi to come and show as well. What you also want to do as well is when your bird is doing the behaviour, you want to pair it with a verbal cue as well because it's always good to have a verbal and a physical. So we'll say Pickles, flip, and then she spins around. And then over time you can phase out kind of luring them around with a treat. So generally speaking, our cue for this behaviour is either flip, or we'll just put our hand down like this, flip, and then she'll do it. Well done, Pickles. Should we get Scampi? Should we get Scampi to show? So here's the scrambler. You love doing a flip, don't you? Second I do that, woohoo! I don't even have to ask him, he just offers it immediately. And luckily that's the behaviour I wanted, so I'm going to reinforce it, but sometimes he will just keep flipping on my hand over and over again, which I don't reinforce unless I've actually asked him to. Flip! Good boy. So it's a very simple behaviour to train. You're essentially luring them round and round on your hand. We're going to do it again, are we? Didn't actually ask you for that, so we're going to do, can we do a wave instead? Good boy. And it's just as simple as that. So let me know if you train the flip with your bird. I'd love to know how you get on. It is a very fun behaviour to do, and as I said, it's great as part of an exercise routine for your bird. Spin, and then flip. Good boy. So I hope you enjoyed my little training tutorial of the flip. You just can't stop flipping. This is why I didn't do it with Scampi. Spin, wave. And if you'd like to see any more training tutorials, do let me know down in the comments as I'd love to speak to you. I've got lots of other ones on my channel like waving and high-fiving and other things like that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you later. Say bye. Bye.